dun, dun. I'm sure, but that's... Funny. I think it's more about... the mod isn't. In fact, it's... like the... I mean, the voice. Yeah. Yeah, I think it... Yeah. Ya ganó. Those are just views. Yeah. Well, I think yeah. I mean, among Whew.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
How's it going?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just got back from a sandwich.
Oh.
A nice sandwich.
Oh.
Highlight of my day.
Did it have new meat?
Oh, no, I just had cheese.
Oh. Alright. No, referring to new meat specifically was kind of make fun of the, referring to that old sandwich, poster that Valve did for the item in TF2.
Oh, right.
New meat! Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Huh? Like, new metal, or?
Yeah. Well, no, it's a sandwich, so it's like new, it has new meat.
Oh.
And I think it's referred to as ham by the heavy, but still. Don't run! It's just ham! But yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of lost on me.
Yeah, I played TF2 like around when I did play
Nice.
TF2 basically when it launched, yeah. Launched a year at least. When it launched in October. Yeah, although admittedly Portal was the game I was looking forward to in the orange box more than anything else, but that was like teenage me just was shown the Portal trailer and then just the idea of the Portal gun was like, oh!
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool concept even now. I'm surprised more games haven't ripped it off.
Well, it's like, what do you do with the Portal gun that they didn't already do with it, though? It's the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if a couple games, like Splitgate tried to make a competitive game out of it, and like, it's alright, but, you know, in order to make the game work, you have to limit where you can put the portals. Because this kind of becomes a bit of a mess when you can just put portals anywhere. Oh, even Valve tried to make a PvP mode out of portals, but scrapped it. Because they didn't really like how it was coming out.
Yeah.
And then did a co-op instead.
Well, I'm trying to binge watch Criminal Minds, but I'm only on like season 3 or something.
Oh, nice.
So much of it.
God, I'm trying to remember what this show, that like Trope Talks did a thing on Trickster Heroes, and they had a kind of detective show on there. Couldn't really call it a mystery because a part of it is that they do show you exactly who did it and how they're covering it up at the very beginning. Yeah, because the point isn't necessarily just, you know, it's not a mystery so much as it's more interesting to watch the character figure, or how the character keeps the villain from figuring out that he's on to them.
Huh.
Yeah, because the whole point is, the main character is like this, like, is a trickster hero archetype. And pretty much everyone else in the police force, like, always believes what the cover-up is. But he doesn't, but he also, like, tries to pretend like he buys into it to get more info, and only ever actually addresses the villain once he has all the evidence to prove they did it.
Oh, right. So is it sort of...
I think it's Columbo. I think it was called Columbo, maybe.
Oh, right. Oh, that rings a bell, actually.
Yeah, now that I heard about it.
I was thinking, is it sort of like Sherlock Holmes style, or
I mean,
more comic booky?
Nah, I mean, it is. I would say it is kind of genre adjacent, but the character has a much different playbook on how he approaches the situation than Sherlock does.
Yeah, true.
Sherlock's an interesting character because he. Oh, wait, go on.
I was just thinking, in Sherlock, it's always this sort of overcomplicated, convoluted scheme.
Oh wait, are you talking about the BBC Sherlock?
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't really know all that much about Sherlock. So.
Sorry. I mean, I haven't watched Sherlock myself, but I did watch the entirety of H Bombers, guys. Sherlock's garbage. Here's why. And Stephen Moffat's the one responsible for making it shit, and he also did a lot of Doctor Who stuff, which I also watched, where he's responsible for both the best episodes and worst seasons of Doctor. Well, was at the time anyway, until they got someone new that did even worse. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, the Doctor Who fans got what they wanted. Someone other than Stephen Moffat's working on the show. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe, it's kind of the monkey paw version of the Wish. Who could possibly do worse than Stephen Moffat? It's a few, because Stephen Moffat did make some of the best, like, episodes, but he's better at writing when he's forced to write an ending. When he's allowed to do, like, whole seasons, he keeps doing these, like, run-on plot lines that never go anywhere, and he believes his own hype about it.
So is it usually like the final episode that's the good one?
No, because that just well, I mean, okay, I guess by accident, but not because of the trends in his writing, just because some of those episodes have some really good acting moments from God, who was the doctor at the time? Nice. Yeah, I mean the guy was still a good actor and still brings the right kind of energy for the character, but it's just. And not to say there aren't good moments, even when he's it just the plot arcs kind of suck, and Stephen Moffat really wants to build, like. I think also the biggest thing too is before the Doctor wasn't the most important character in the universe, he was just a guy who traveled. But Stephen Moffat really wanted him to be the center of the universe.
Oh right, yeah. I got the impression that it was all about the Doctor.
Yeah, when Stephen Moffat's the showrunner, it definitely is.
Yeah, right.
But before that, like, the Doctor, like, he is the guy with the time machine that takes him places, and he has, like, his own, like, knowledge of the universe because he's traveled a lot, but it's also about the companions he brings with him, the places he goes. At least when the show's good, that's what it's all about anyway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's only like one. Often he like completely relies on the companions to help him solve like bits of the mystery and stuff too of whatever's going on. He just has the alien knowledge stuff, but someone else might bring some other nugget of information with him that he needs, or make some sort of make some decision somewhere. Hell, I mean, one of the fan favorite episodes, ironically, doesn't have the Doctor in it very much at all. It's the one that introduced Weeping Angels, the the statues that can't move or miraculously oh, my pop box is full apparently, huh? But the
wow,
you know, they're
nice.
Yeah, they basically, when they're active, they can like kill you in an instant, but they can't move while they're being observed.
Right.
So the famous line being, "Blink and you're dead."
Yeah.
And it's a very low budget episode too, because they were making it like, I think they were working on like the finale at the same time with. But it's impressive, like what he does with the limited budget. I mean, hell, the main antagonist of it is literally static props, as far as you're concerned when they're on screen.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, that's like the story of the BBC, though. Everything's minimal budget.
God, it's some great. Ironically, my favorite Doctor's the one that was only in for one season. He only left because he just didn't want to. He didn't want Doctor Who to be the only thing it was known for, so he only did one season. But I thought he did a really good job too. I like the sarcasm he brought to it. But there's got one really quick, fun little bit is he's talking to someone else about a weapons factory that exists somewhere. So like the Captain Jack was, oh yeah, I got this from some weapons factory, but it blown up like really shortly after it was founded. And Doc's like, yeah, I've been there once. Like I said, once. I totally did those lines out of order, but but yeah, like he brings up the fact that the weapons factory destroyed, and that's what he says. Like I said, I was there once. Oh god, yeah, and somehow Stephen Moffat simultaneously wrote the darkest episode of Doctor Who, but it's also like the only episode where no one dies. Yeah, just because that's how like threatening the conflict is, because god, it's it starts out as some kind of like, you don't know what's causing it, but people seem to be attracted to disease that like their face turns into a gas mask. And the whole scene, whenever you see it happen, is like really terrifying to watch.
Yeah.
Because their face congeal, and then they all like take on this like they all like this. They don't take on the personality of a child trying to find their mother. Like it was like, "Mommy, where are you, mommy?"
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you want the reveal or not, but
yeah, I've never really got into Doctor Who, so I'm probably never gonna put myself through watching all of it. But.
All right. Okay, so if you don't care, then basically, as it turns out, Captain Jack, who I mentioned earlier, is the character they meet while they're there, and he's like another space alien. He's also not supposed to be there either, along with our main characters, and he has some like weird scam where he like takes trash pods from ships, pretends like there's something really valuable on there, but he deliberately routed them to some place that's going to be destroyed naturally in the history. It's like in this case, it's like a city during World War II that's being bombed.
Yeah.
So you know, his plan is to sell it to some aliens, and like, oh, when they go to collect it, oh, it happens to be blown up. Unfortunately, this particular ship was from a medical ship, and it had nanobots on it. And these nanobots had never seen a human before. So it finds this child who was injured and who was wearing a gas mask, and it doesn't know the difference between the gas mask and flesh or whatever. So it's trying to analyze what the hell this human is. It doesn't really know. And that's why it's like turning all these people, turning people's face into gas masks and such. And the solution ends up being that the Doctor finds the child's mother, who at the beginning of the episode can't. For political, historical reasons, she had to conceal the fact that she even had the child. So it takes a bit of figuring out. It takes a bit of figuring from the doctor, based on history and everything, that the woman even is the child's mother. But once he figures that out, he's able to show the nanobots like, hey, this DNA is similar to this kid. This is what a healthy human looks like, and then it's able to fix everyone.
God damn.
Yeah, that's kind of the fun, like, kind of adventures you get from Doctor Who when it's, Oh yeah, and also, Captain Jack's like at the very end, as Preserves a redeeming act, he ends up stopping the particular bomb that was going to blow up his evidence as part of his scheme to save everyone as well. But yeah.
Yeah, I think my favorite Doctor Who episode was the I don't know whether it was Blackadder or just Rowan Atkinson playing as the Doctor.
Yeah.
Which is just complete bollocks.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to broach Classic Who though, because there's some interesting bits I've seen, but it's definitely a lot different watch because you have to watch like multiple parts, and it definitely it definitely takes longer for the plot lines to cook for Classic Who.
Yeah. I forgot to bring rockets, damn it. I'm gonna fight Jet Dragon again if you wanna join.
All right.
I was gonna try solo again, but I forgot rockets, so I'm gonna go get some rockets.
Oh, my inventory's full too, huh?
Damn. Oh yeah, so if you're running low on rockets, I did finish up that batch of 3,000, so I've got way more rockets than I need.
Nah, alright. Yeah, I need to unload the... Although, I wonder if I should even bring this up, but the real twist is that I technically first discovered Doctor Who from... Now it was a crossover fan work from My Little Pony. Even though, here's the thing, I don't watch My Little Pony of itself, my brother was.
Right.
But somehow I stumbled upon it on YouTube.
Was it official?
No, it's not official. It's
Oh,
totally not
right.
official. But
Yeah.
the writing, like the whole YouTube channel was like My Little Pony crossover work, so they did like a version of Fallout and like a couple other things, and Sherlock obviously.
Just weirdly, that all sounds so good.
Yeah, it's like the premise, the idea is that like the Doctor somehow ends up in another universe, and it's the My Little Pony one, and it follows the rules. Like he's just still doing his thing, just in this magical world instead. But they do a fun little play on concepts from both shows to make it all work.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to clear some PAL box space.
Yeah, are they all ones you want?
Wait, what? No, it's just full because I've been running around just catching whatever.
Yeah, right, yeah. I find that's a nice way to make a tiny bit of cash.
Yeah. At some point I decide if there's any other PALs I want to condense though while I'm running around doing this. If there's anything else worth condensing. Oh god, actually, it was a bit more ridiculous with the Doctor Who's thing, is there was a second two different variants of it in a crossover because they had different approaches how to do the Doctor's personality for the generation they made, since, you know. And even right boiling down to like the two of them arguing over like their ethics on like, oh, because one of them was holding up to the whole no violence thing, the other one was kind of taking a more, hey, I do the, you know, violent stuff so they don't have to because they're too innocent for that. But they both kind of get in a major like argument over this. It's really an interesting breakdown on like the Doctor arguing with himself over his basic morals. It's only because people crossed over ponies with Doctor Who that this even was made.
Oh, why can't I dodge roll? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why.
Oh, yeah, that would help.
I've been playing too much Helldivers.
Yeah, that first map's to yeah, alt. God, I wonder what's gonna happen when half the countries in the world can't even play Helldivers.
I'm down. I'm downed. Yeah, apparently their solution to that is actually just not forcing PSN in those countries.
Nice half measure, but that still doesn't...
Yeah, it's just kind of weird.
It does kind of highlight the fact that it's not necessary.
Yeah, it's... But yeah, I guess I'm sort of fine with that. It's just annoying having to manage another account.
I mean, I'm not gonna... I mean, I'm not gonna not play the game, but at the same time, too, it's still like,
Yeah, I might not play it for a week or two just because I can't be bothered to figure out my PSN sign in.
Well, last time I logged in, I couldn't even merge the account, migrate the account. Because they removed the old button for it, but didn't put a new one in.
Oh, yeah.
The only players that were like starting Helldivers for the first time could like their accounts for the time being.
Yeah.
No, Steam did take the liberty of removing the buy. I think it was Steam. I don't know if it was Steam or if Sony actually got around to doing it, but you can no longer buy Helldivers in countries you can't make a PSN account.
That sucks.
Yeah. Oh, some countries specifically you have to buy a PlayStation to do it. Which,
yeah, that's kind of weird if you can't log in the first place.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, in some countries you have to buy a PlayStation to make an account. Not a good look. This has been another like what? Like how much does PlayStation 4 or 5 go for?
5 goes for... I don't know whether it's still like 500 quid, but I think 4 is like 150 in second hand.
Yeah, like... I mean, I suppose if you're lucky, you just go to your friend's house and make an account on there, I guess, but...
Yeah, true.
But still, like...
Yeah.
Still...
And I don't get the legal side of that. Like, if you can't make a PSN account because of the country you're in, how do you magically suddenly be able to do it by buying a PlayStation?
Well, it depends on the country. Some countries you can't at all. Some countries you have to have a PlayStation to do it. Like, there's no website to do it for that country, but yet you can do it from the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Part of me is also like, damn it, why can't the AAA industry just ever give us just nice things with no strings attached?
Because money.
Like, it's not microtransactions, it's freaking data collection.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's all this is. They just want to be able to collect your data on the PlayStation account.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi.
Right, now I've got 3 jet dragons to guess which one's the one I'm fighting.
I just use the, yeah, the orb launcher. Admittedly, I did switch some weaker attacks onto mine so I could I don't have to wait like an eternity to attack again.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Nah.
I was trying to transfer rocket so he'd ragdoll as soon as he gets back up, but the rocket's path aren't a straight line.
Yeah.
That's kind of difficult to time. Couple that with server lag too.
Oh, I didn't think I hit it. Oh yeah, I need to withdraw my pal. 19 health. One health.
Oh, it's not getting any lower than that.
You never know.
They're gonna pull an Undertale on us, .1,
Yeah, I really need to
explaining that reference would be a huge spoiler, but...
right, yeah, thanks. Oh.
Instead, I'll not explain it, you'll just be completely confused as to what I'm talking about.
Yep. That's me most of the time, anyway.
Yeah, that was also why he's a goddamn stream chat when I was streaming Undertale the first time blind. It was, I just assumed everything they were doing was like OCs and weird, because apparently it was really popular to just run streams where people just RP and chat.
Huh.
Yeah, which was interesting, but...
God damn it, it's another male/female.
Alright.
One or the other. They don't only come female, do they?
I mean, there has to be males. Other people are breeding them.
Oh, yeah.
There's guys know how to do it. I don't know what the percent odds are, though. I know, actually, like Pokemon, regular Pokemon will generally have it be weighted towards one gender or the other, depending on the Pokemon.
Alright.
I think most Pokemon have like a 75-25% ratio. Probably so that moves like Attract can actually have like, oh hey, if you get this gender, it's more effective. Yeah, I think it was a thing too where they deliberately make the gender of the Pokemon of a trainer the same gender as the trainer.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, also means you can easily predict what Pokemon need to bring if you wanted to do the either avoid or use Attract. Also, the one Pokeball that was supposed to be stronger if you used it on the opposite gender Pokemon actually worked on the same gendered Pokemon instead due to a coding error.
Oh, nice.
So they basically accidentally made the gay Pokeball.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember there's also some. I'm trying to remember. There's one Pokemon that, due to the way it was coded. I think it actually like would change gender when it evolved under the right circumstances. Yeah, because it had to do with the numbers they happen to have used to determine the Pokemon's gender to begin with. And its stats just happened to be on the threshold when it was evolving. Or something weird.
Yeah, I guess that's probably quite an easy mistake if you're trying to be really memory efficient. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's the same company that actually made a Pokeball that only works on Pokemon that evolved from Bird Heal, so...
Damn.
Which is none of them. Oops, wrong database number.
No, I decided to spread out all my chests, so they're like near the relevant items this time, and now I keep forgetting where they all are. Yeah, that must actually be so nice for traveling from Liftmonk Effigy to Liftmonk Effigy with a jet ribbon.
Yeah. Although now I don't need any more.
Nice. Yeah, I'm constantly running out of stone, so I've just made like 4 stone things, so overnight it might generate, what is it, 37,000 stone or something. That'd be nice. Yeah, I might shut down the base that's in the north at some point, just because you need so few quartz over the lifetime.
Also, now my Jet Ragoon has 24 soul power.
Nice.
Wait, where's he going? Even Jet Ragoon does the thing where he jumps when I jump. As a result, I was trying to get on the ride instead of flying away. Not many bosses I don't have checked off.
Oh, Lylene knocked or whatever that is that you haven't got is fairly easy.
Yeah. Of course, the towers are also a thing I need to do. I haven't done yet either for a lot of these. Oh, that one's defeated though. Oh, Ruben's on.
Nice. it was quite enjoyable watching him just get complete enjoyment out of the smallest things.
Well, and also getting raged by like every little thing that isn't quite right.
Ah, damn.
The guy goes both ways with them.
Oh yeah, I was playing Helldivers with someone the other day that just got so fucking annoyed with bar spewers. They were just swearing constantly in the voice chat.
Alright then.
Sort of you feel bad for them, but also just can't help yourself from laughing. I'm glad push to talk is the way to go on that game.
DoorDash wants me to order Mexican right now.
Nice.
Yeah, just everyone pushing their ads on me.
Oh, right. I was thinking that's something we don't really have in the UK. There's like the odd Taco Bell here and there, but there's just nothing Mexican really.
I don't think Taco Bell only barely counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the beef as bad in other places though, I wonder? That's the advice I was given if I go to Taco Bell to avoid the regular ground beef. If you can get chicken or steak or anything else, go for it.
Right. Yeah, do you have much insight into randomizers? Because I've sort of
what was that?
always sort of maintained the assumption that if you successively request multiple inputs from a randomizer, you're more likely to get a nicer spread. Therefore, more likely to get the rarer result if you do lots of iterations successively. But if that makes sense.
The main thing I understand is that humans are really bad at comprehending randomness.
Yeah. So I was just because computer randomizers are a predefined sequence that imitates randomness.
Yeah.
Surely you get a nicer spread by just jamming the randomizer button loads of times. But I don't know.
I mean, you know, generally we just come up with the ways that work good enough for our purposes.
Yeah, I guess so.
And as long as the user can't predict reliably what's going to happen, it's good enough.
Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking I might try and collect up like 100 blazonuts or something in a POW deck and then slaughter them all at once to try and get the schematic. But,
well, I mean, yeah, the more you roll something, the more likely at least one of them will give it to you.
yeah, yeah.
Even if the odds of each individual one are all the same still. Oh, yeah, one fun thing about probability, you know that Mario Party minigame where you have a bunch of options and one of them's a bomb, and if you succeed, it takes that one away for the next player. Until there's like enough levers that if every player guesses right, everyone can survive and it just resets. But yeah, for each player, the probability of choosing the bomb themselves amongst everyone is actually the same if you calculate the odds of it making it to their turn.
Right.
Because the thing is if someone before you picks the bomb, it resets with the one less lever for the number of players. So it actually, like, from a probability standpoint, it actually doesn't matter if you go first or last. It's the same odds for everyone.
Yeah, sort of.
It just feels like you're more likely to choose the wrong one, because, like, your individual choice might become 50-50 if you're last, but you also have to take into account the odds of it even making it to your turn for you to be the one doing 50-50.
Right.
Yeah. There's a whole series of videos breaking down like the Mario Party games and how all the various luck elements work and how you can optimize a lot of it to your favor.
Huh. Sort of almost card counting.
Not quite though. Like it's something similar to that. Because card counting is like you're actually counting the deck. This is more like you
yeah.
This is more like you just know what the odds are for a given situation, so you pick based accordingly.
Yeah. So you know what cards are left in the deck. You just don't know what order they're coming out in.
You know, one interesting thing is timing the dice does not matter. The game's already chosen a number.
Yeah.
You're just wasting time if you don't hit the A button right away. With a couple exceptions of some of the slow dice do let you pick, but that's just because they're slow dice and that's the point. Depending on the Mario Party game.
Yeah, it'd be funny if there was like a skill ceiling for dice rolling.
Yeah. Chance time is absolutely timed, but because they speed up each dice, like at least the ones that like the old chance times. But the last one always goes so fast that you're not gonna time it, even if it is technically still timing based.
One of my Anubis is managing to craft from 3 floors down, which is like 12 walls distance.
Nice. Yeah, pals tend to do that when...
Yeah. kind of an extreme scenario of it. Kind of funny.
I mean, I see my electric pal generating electricity from like anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. It's got quite a nice. It's definitely mounting it.
Right now he's in the right spot though, but I've seen him do it from like the other end of the base.
Yeah. He's definitely enjoying that though.
Yeah. He's flying! He's literally flying! He's flapping his arms to fly. I can fly with my wings if I use all my strength. Hey, that was a weird. That was a reference to Digimon. Yeah, even then, the song lyrics are translation of Japanese theme, but the actual metaphors in the show itself are they refer to trying to fly by flapping their arms, but refer to them as wings. Yeah, in the moment of the show, it's just a gag, but the theme song uses it as a metaphor for like chasing dreams and all that. Okay, so somewhat really, so given the whole Pokemon thing, any experience with Digimon?
No.
Okay, first 3 seasons definitely worth looking at. Season 3 for its own reason. Well, like at least 1 and 3, I guess. It's just kind of if you like the characters from 1, because it's the only season that continues, but then doesn't reboot. But yeah, the whole thing, it is an isekai. Like, the first season's an isekai, and it actually, the most interesting thing is that all the children have like their own like family issues back home, and the way it like delves into it's really interesting. Like, you know, like the smart kids like have accidentally overheard his parents talking about how he was adopted for just the name 1.
Yeah.
And the 2 brothers that have to deal with the fact that go into summer camp, they don't have time to get to spend together because their parents are divorced. Yeah, so the older brother's like really super protective of the younger brother.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And the main character whose backstory stuff they kind of leave out towards the end is real gut punch too, because yeah, because his sister apparently is like really ill. Generally, like not like literally like terminal illness or anything, but she does have a weaker immune system, so she tends to get sick easily without medication. But like when he was younger and just when he was really young and just a dumb kid, he tried to make her play soccer when she was sick, which could have killed her. But the real gut punch to it is after she comes back from the hospital, the thing she says to him is like, "Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't kick the ball right for you. You probably don't ever want to play soccer with me now."
Oh.
Yeah, like I was watching it like, damn, I forgot how, yeah, like I forgot about that gut punch. Like, this is a kid's show, they drop that bomb on you. Like, yep, I bet you feel like the asshole now.
Yeah, my brother-in-law is really into anime and manga, and often watches anime shows with his kids. And they decided to sit down one evening to watch, crap, what's it called? Fuck's sake. gotta look it up now.
Oh. Damn.
Grave of the Fireflies, but not actually knowing anything about it beforehand, and they just end up bawling their eyes out in tears after having this wonderfully happy day. It's all about the pains of Japan after the bomb.
Oh yeah, Digimon actually taps in that a little bit, although they use the whole inciting incident for everything that happens in the show is two giant Digimon appearing in the middle of town, basically Godzilla style, wrecking everything, and that's often used as a parallel to the bombings for some instances.
Yeah.
It's the same way Godzilla is, but
yeah.
the same idea, actually.
Yeah, I hope we never do that again.
Yeah. God, season 3 of Digimon was actually, the writer can be quoted saying that he wrote it to give parents an easy way to talk about death to their children.
Oh, right.
Because God, there's a really heart-wrenching plot arc with one of the characters when Leomon dies. Which is also kind of a trope with Digimon that Leomon always dies for some reason, but this is the only season that really makes it a serious thing. God, there's another scene too where the character that kills him is actually is a character that flips sides throughout the show, and it's really like just the scene where he's desperately trying to save the girl in a different situation, and like beg for forgiveness too, and he's like, the voice actor does a really good job with the emotion in there. Like he's desperate, like, I'm sorry, please just take my hand. Yeah, when trying to get her out of the trap she's in, but also this one song's way louder than the other ones in this mod.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I've got the stream muted. I got this headache that just came out of nowhere. I had to turn the Discord chat way down. Yeah, RKO'd me.
Oh god, not a funny thing. Thinking of randomizers, there's a lot. Okay, so the archipelago randomizer lets you like customize a lot of things. Like and one of the ways you can set values is you can tell it just to be like, oh, just pick a number at random. And there's a couple options like random, random low, random high, and random range. And people will be like, oh, I'll pick a random low and assume it's going to pick a low number. But the thing is, it doesn't quite work that way. It just weighs the low options.
Right.
It still can pick a high number.
Oh. Oh, that's weird.
Well, yeah, because it's just a weight. Like, it just leans on the low end, but it can roll all the possible values still unless you use a range.
Ah, I see.
And this is a mistake too many people make too often.
Yeah. I guess just calling it low weighted would make more sense, but I don't know.
Yeah, well.
I can't remember the actual terms you use in statistics and stuff for it, like the first percentile or something.
Yeah. every once in a while. I play a game where someone's not quite as familiar as the game as they should have been, the settings they chose. And everyone ends up waiting on them.
Yeah, I guess that's inevitable though with the complete range.
Yeah, well, there's one kid that was like really eager to play Archipelago, and they were doing Minecraft, and we were asking like, hey, have you ever killed the End Dragon before? They're like, no. They're like, okay, we really should have forced them to not use the Ender Dragon setting then. I look over and they're throwing the gift Ender Pearls the randomizer gives them for the sake of making that go faster, and they're just using them to teleport. I'm like, oh god. Which they're just an ingredient. If you don't know, there's just the ingredient for the item that you need to actually locate the portal.
Yeah.
I mean, Minecraft's kind of 50-50 on whether or not you might have not known that already, but...
Yeah, I usually get stuck just sort of trying to make quick travel stations in the underworld, in the netherworld.
Oh yeah, that's one of my. That's one of my.
I get so distracted from the end game.
Yeah, making another portals to. That's always what I want to do on a multiplayer server when people make bases and make
Yeah.
network of portals so that we can all like visit each other's bases easier.
Yeah, easy access to deserts and stuff.
And honestly, when I'm playing short Minecraft games on AP, I just set it to achievements only because I can't be bothered to do the bosses. Minecraft is a fun setting too, where multiple people are playing Minecraft in the multi-world. You can send sending defeated mobs to each other.
A bit like Nintendo's take on Tetris, where you like send a line to someone else. Or
oh god, I thought you were about to say the Mario one, but yes, because setting's actually named after Mario 35. It's Minecraft 35.
Oh right.
Yeah, it was inspired by that game. Like, hey, what if you send mobs to each other in Minecraft? Shame they shut that one down. That was a good one.
I just wonder whether you can do it with the End Dragon.
Yes. It works with the End Dragon.
Just one person ending up with 3.
And the thing is, too, is it's the way it's programmed too. There's multiple people playing Minecraft, and sends to every other Minecraft player.
Oh god.
Which can have a multiplicative effect depending on what's going on. So,
Yeah.
although the one way around is to induce an environmental kill on it. It only sends if it's killed by a player's hand. Which, I mean, yeah, like, you wouldn't want to be sending random mobs or, like, dying off screen. Although it also includes all the meta, like, all the, like, metadata, so, like, you can send donkeys to each other full of stuff.
Oh right, so even friendly mobs.
Yeah, friendly
That's
mobs
pretty
do,
cool.
like, cows and everything. Yeah, it is possible to especially since we're all achievement hunting, we can coordinate a lot of stuff with sending mobs to each other.
Yeah, I mean that must be a quick and easy leather farm, just constantly killing a cow and sending it to the other person.
God, we're trying to get a trident from a drowned. Or getting the gas kill in the overworld. That's a common way to abuse it.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'd get really annoyed with ghasts with that. Because ghasts annoy me already.
Well, thankfully, ghasts are very easy to despawn.
Oh yeah, true.
They just kind of fly away and then they're just kind of gone. If you ignore them long enough.
Oh yeah, you did finally get that fast travel station from around there, didn't you?
yeah, I guess I did just do that.
Ah. That's kind of crap if the rockets aren't that great over short distances.
Yeah, ironically, this is not working very well on this particular boss for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's like hitting an obstacle before it manages to guide itself into the correct trajectory. I have this really weird, just sort of hatred for fuddlers. It's just a really fucked up name.
Wait, for what?
Fuddlers.
Fuddlers?
Yeah, it's just like, why would anyone ever want a fuddler?
What is a fuddler?
It's that short brown mole looking thing.
Oh.
I can't remember what you have in America that's similar to a mole.
I got me looking at Paldex like, what's a fuddler? Is that a pal?
It's so useless as well. It's just one of those pals you forget.
Oh. Yeah, I might need to rewatch Noggin's video where he explains all the mythical inspirations for all the pals.
Right.
Yeah, have to cash in on the whole, accusing Palworld of plagiarism. Wait, hold on. Trend.
Yeah, it just feels like a tiny bit of shame that because of the sheer amount of pals, they've kind of made so many that are forgettable because they basically do the same things as another pal.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think if you start in different spots, you end up encountering different ones, so there's that.
Yeah.
I mean, Pokemon definitely kind of has that issue in the competitive scene with like, oh, well, there's like technically a few Pokemon to do this strategy, but only one of them's the meta. Yeah, I always feel like Pokemon don't need to be as customizable as they are because there's just so many of them anyway.
Yeah.
They could just like lock the stats and give like multiple Pokemon the same moves, but give them different stats that then make different moves in that same moveset viable.
Yeah, I was about to shout out that effigy to you, and then I remembered there's a stream delay.
Oh.
by the time I shouted that out, you would have already had it.
Yeah. It's not like I need them anymore either.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you end up collecting them and then ending up wanting to collect them even though you don't need them anymore. It's weird.
Oh, hey, look, more effigies. I don't
Yeah. Just got
hey,
this
there's another one.
strange desire to collect them all.
Where's my golden poo? Oh yeah, I was watching the video discussing that weapon degradation. Well, again, the premise of the video is that weapon durability, or item durability in general, just kind of sucks as a mechanic.
In Palworld, or?
No, well, not Palworld, but,
okay.
although, no, Palworld has it, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, they were thinking, like, the core of the discussion was Minecraft and then also Breath of the Wild.
Right.
But they also went through, like, the history of various games that had it, too, like...
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate, and for some reason, Final Fantasy XIV is the MMO they mentioned, even though several of them before that had the mechanic, but...
Yeah, it's quite a way into the series as well.
Well, I mean, it's an MMO, and, you know, it's referred to the durability system.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of Final Fantasy games are fundamentally just completely different games anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Animal Crossing 2 for that matter. God, Animal Crossing really didn't need it at all.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I've never played Animal Crossing, but I really didn't expect that.
Well, my brother points out, like, there's no threat, so why do I need to, like, what's durability, like, adding other than wasting my time? You know, at least, like, Minecraft and Breath of the Wild, like, there's combat, and you have to, like, be geared up to fight, so it's like, there's that, at least, you know,
you don't want to waste the good gear.
Well, yeah, actually, that was kind of a comment on the whole issue, is that, at least a part of it is, like, you end up just always using, like, your worst gear, because, like, it's the whole too good to use syndrome or whatever.
Yeah.
Even though I learned that Breath of the Wild's a lot more fun when you break that, just use the best gear and you get stuff fast enough anyway, but yeah, but then you also run inside of, well, if you're playing the way I am, then the durability doesn't really matter because I'm throwing away weapons so quickly that I'm already tossing them.
I'm really tired, but I don't want to go to bed.
No.
Oh, it's only 11.
Yeah, only. Oh yeah, a lot of players had issues when they blocked the wall in the starting area.
Yeah, I assume that was just like a development over time or something that happens in a world, but did they block it off permanently?
Well, yeah, they blocked it off deliberately to because a lot of players kept going the wrong way and not getting the tutorial that they needed.
Oh right, I quite liked it because you went past so many egg spawns and chests.
Yeah, plus also if you watch the intro video, you can tell that that's the beach you woke up on.
Yeah.
But apparently they didn't want players going the wrong way. But then some players built stuff like at that spot.
Yeah, it's a pretty damn cool spot.
So like suddenly having that door blocked off kind of created issues for the base they were building.
I guess it probably would prevent raids. The enemy can never get to you. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah.
Pretty knackered. See ya.
Oops, see you later. Ooh. Testing. Yeah. So the yeah. I do. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Hey!
Wow, really? Kind of all. Kind of all. I need to figure out just the volume of this music. The music itself is really kind of inconsistent. Yeah, well. Anyway.